Horror fans, ever heard of a place so haunted that even the bravest dare not enter? Today, I'm taking you on a spine-chilling journey through one such place, his house. The house stood at the edge of the woods, shrouded in a perpetual mist that seemed to cling to its crumbling walls. It had been abandoned for decades, or so the townsfolk claimed, but everyone knew better. They called it, though no one dared to say who he was. They only whispered warnings. Don't go near it, don't look at it too long, and whatever you do, don't go inside. Mark had always been a skeptic. Ghost stories, curses, haunted houses, it was all nonsense to him. But when his younger sister Emily went missing after daring her friends to explore the house, he had no choice but to confront the mystery himself. The air was unnaturally still as Mark approached the house. The trees seemed to lean away from it, as if repelled by some unseen force. The front door hung crooked on its hinges, and the windows were dark, reflecting nothing but the overcast sky. He hesitated for a moment, then stepped inside. The interior was a labyrinth of decaying furniture, peeling wallpaper, and shadows that seemed to shift when he wasn't looking. The air was thick with the smell of rot, and the floorboards groaned under his weight. He called out for Emily, but his voice was swallowed by the oppressive silence. As he ventured deeper into the house, he noticed something strange. The walls were covered in symbols, carved into the wood and painted in what looked like dried blood. They seemed to pulse faintly, as if alive. The air grew colder and Mark's breath came out in visible puffs. He felt like he was being watched. In the center of the house, he found a room that made his blood run cold. The walls were lined with photographs, hundreds of them, each one depicting a person in various states of terror. Some were old, their edges yellowed and cracked, while others looked disturbingly recent. Among them he spotted Emily's face, her eyes wide with fear. Before he could react, the door slammed shut behind him. The room plunged into darkness, and the symbols on the walls began to glow with an eerie, greenish light. A low, guttural voice echoed through the room, speaking in a language Mark couldn't understand. The air grew heavier, pressing down on him like a physical weight. From the shadows, a figure emerged. It was tall and emaciated, its skin pale and stretched tight over its bones. Its eyes were black pits, and its mouth was twisted into a grotesque smile. "You shouldn't have come here," it said, its voice a rasping whisper. "But now that you're here, you'll never leave." Mark tried to run, but the floor seemed to shift beneath him, throwing him off balance. The walls closed in, the photographs screaming in unison as the figure advanced. He felt something cold and slimy wrap around his ankles, pulling him down. The last thing he saw before the darkness consumed him was Emily's face in one of the photographs, her expression now one of sorrow. The next morning, the townsfolk found the house silent once more. The door was closed, the windows dark. But if anyone had dared to look inside, they would have seen a new photograph on the wall, a picture of Mark, his face frozen in a mask of terror. And so the legend of continued, a grim reminder that some places are better left untouched, because once you enter, you become a part of it forever. Scared yet? If you dare, like and subscribe for more spine-tingling tales. Until next time, remember, some doors should never be opened.